Joey, wait! Don't go there! Watch out! My joints hurt too badly. I can't come with you.
Ooh!
What you just heard was exactly what happened the day I almost lost my beloved grandson, Joey, all because of my debilitating joint pain. It was the scariest and most humiliating moment I have ever endured in my life. As I watched my grandson almost die because of my useless, debilitating joints, I decided I had finally had enough with the never-ending joint pain. So I pushed myself into a dangerous yet extremely rewarding journey, where I witnessed firsthand the dark side of the painkillers industry and their life-threatening side effects. I almost had my feet cut right off my legs. Yet, after 14 excruciating months, I did it. I not only saved my joints and bones, but also managed to find a simple, natural, and highly efficient way to increase my mobility to 100% and beat chronic arthritis for once and for all. So if you ever wished for a life without pain, a life where you know your joints won't ever fail you in the most crucial of moments, this is where you stop looking. Yes, I know how it all sounds right now, and you're right. You've probably seen and heard all this before, far too many times. But if you ever wanted to rid yourself of this debilitating disease, if you ever wanted to know how it feels to wake up in the morning and not think about the pain you're going to feel throughout the day, if you want to be able to enjoy every single activity alongside your grandchildren and family without thinking how many pills you have to take afterwards, then stay right here. Just like over 115,000 people have done before you. People like Johnny W., 72. I'm 72 and I've been suffering from joint pain for over 15 years. I've tried everything, from painkillers to surgical interventions. This thing is a real game changer. I feel stronger and better than ever, and the pain isn't even there anymore. Jeremy L., 52, says, I had intense pain in my joints for over a year, and it got so bad that I would have rather cut my leg off rather than walk a single step. Fast forward a month after using your solution, no more pain, no more dreading when I wake up, no more sadness. Emily P., 59, said, It's been 15 years since I first felt that first pain in my back. After a while, I got diagnosed with arthritis and spinal stenosis. Ever since 6 months ago, when I came across this, I feel stronger and better than ever. Hi, I'm Phil Davenport, a 63-year-old from Connecticut. I'm no health guru, no medical expert, Harvard or Yale graduate, just a regular guy that has wished for nothing more than just one thing: the joy of a life without pain. But all that was crushed when I discovered I was suffering from arthritis. From that day on, it was never the same for me. All that pain and suffering, I had imagined it before, but I never thought it could get that bad. As you can imagine, I tried everything there was to try. First thing I did was an in-depth research for any existing solutions and joint rejuvenation practices out there. And of course, I tried them all, from creams to exercises and even some pills I didn't even know would work, and to no use. All they did was make my pocket emptier, and my joints still hurt the same. One day, I decided that I had had enough and scheduled a surgical intervention for my knees. And much to my surprise, the thousands of dollars I spent actually helped me feel better. So as soon as they let me, I went home and enjoyed my day like a new, pain-free man. But the next afternoon, I was playing with my grandson Joey when all of a sudden, I felt all dizzy and with my legs trembling. He almost got hit by a car because I wasn't there. I somehow managed to call for Joey to grab my phone before collapsing onto the ground, while a large, sharp pain struck my back and legs. Next thing I know, I woke up on a hospital bed with the doctors talking loudly outside my room. The infection has spread too far. We have to cut some of the muscles, maybe even his left foot. We do it now, or he won't make it through the day. Those were the last words I heard before falling into unconsciousness. Apparently, as I later found out, the doctor that performed the procedure had performed it badly and injected an area full of blood vessels that got infected and somehow went to my feet. They were going to chop off my feet, and I wouldn't have even been awake to know it. Luckily, I'm still alive today and somehow managed to keep both of my feet, but for a moment, it could have all been ruined. Fast forward 24 days. The future looked bleak. I honestly thought I was going to die alone, in pain, with nobody by my side, as I didn't want to tell anyone about what I was going through. But then one lucky day, The doctor who saved my feet came inside the room and left me a note. His name was Dr. Langford. The note said, "I can help you with your problem. Meet me once you feel better." And below there was his phone number. Now, I didn't know Dr. Langford all that well, so I did a little bit of research before calling him. Apparently, he was not your regular, everyday doctor. He was actually an extremely famous and highly praised surgeon specialized in the most complicated and difficult cases of joint pain. In a league of his own, he had performed surgeries on A-list actors and world-famous singers. And to my utter shock, a great number of artists and celebrities had gone under the knife to fix their joints, muscular, and even spinal problems. And as if this wasn't huge enough, Dr. Langford had been receiving countless medical awards and even the Medallion for Scientific Achievement, the highest recognition a surgeon can get. I was in awe. So what did this genius doctor have to say? Could he truly help me? I had to find out, so I decided to give him a call. We agreed to meet at his private lab, and let me tell you, the things he said back then, even though now I know they're 100% backed by real science, are still shocking to me today. During my career, I've met thousands of people like you, Phil. People of all ages, complaining about back, leg, and joint pain. And they all hated themselves for that. They couldn't understand why they were sentenced to live like this, but truly it wasn't their fault. You see, when it comes to joint pain, most doctors and honestly the entire medical community insist that all this is caused by genetics, bad exercising habits, obesity, or even corrupted DNA. The problem runs way deeper than anyone thought it did. According to some very recent studies, for the first time in history, scientists found the root being related to some horrible nanotoxins inside our blood. We've known about them for quite some time now, and they've been around for decades, but it's worse than we could have imagined. I'm talking about microplastics. These microplastic poisons are everywhere. From the air you breathe to the food you eat or even the water you drink. Hell, they can even penetrate your skin through mere contact with your clothes. But do you want to know why these microplastics are so dangerous to the human body? That's because no matter how much it tries, your body's systems can't possibly flush away or disintegrate these nanotoxins. You may be wondering, what does that have to do with my joint pain? Well, Phil, let me explain. Since these microplastics are inside your blood, they get carried throughout your whole body. Inevitably, they reach your joints, where the cruelest thing starts happening. These microplastics get lodged between your muscle fibers, ligaments, cartilages, basically anywhere they can. There they inflame the place they lodge, much like an infection, causing you this seemingly endless cycle of pain. Think of it this way. It's like your body is transporting minuscule amounts of gravel every day towards your joints, where they rub against one another, corroding your joints, bones, and inflaming your muscles. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why most people experience these pains at a more advanced age? Have you ever wondered why others seem to not be struggling with any type of pain, while you end up suffering with every single step you take? That's because of a genetic difference that makes some people more resistant to these microplastics, paired with the fact that their exposure rate has been lower than yours. In America alone, over 58 million people suffer from chronic joint pain. And it's natural since our society has been industrialized so much, and everywhere we go we see and use things made from plastic. We're poisoning ourselves without even realizing it. The worst part is, they've known it for ages. These elites are just monetizing your pain, stuffing you with their expensive, useless painkillers that not only make you addicted, they can even cause your death. So is there any way to fix all this? I asked Dr. Langford. It took me over 15 years to figure this out, he said. Even though things went this way, that doesn't mean it's irreversible. You can actually turn on the switch of the microplastic elimination process. But you have to listen to what I'm about to say next, Dr. Langford continued. Then the good doctor told me something that left me in awe. All you need to do is supply your body with the tools it needs to force out the lodged microplastics and heal the inflammation. Because you see, even if your immune system tries to kill those nanopoisons, if it doesn't have the necessary power, it's like trying to build a house without construction workers. Now, since your body cannot generate these toxin killers by itself, there is only one safe way to do this without dangerous injections. In order to stimulate the development of microplastic killers inside of your own body, you need to fuel it with the substances it needs to do so. And this is the way that will ensure your pain will go away safely and rapidly. So as Dr. Langford explained, to make this work, we had to safely introduce certain nutrients inside my bloodstream that would stimulate the production of toxin-removing cells. Even though we could have just taken the short way out and created a simple, common pill, he wanted to go the extra mile and make it in the form of gummies, since his private lab had the ability to do so. That's because gummies are easier to swallow, have a better taste and smell, and people don't even need water to take them. Plus, I don't want this to be seen as one of those life-threatening painkillers. This is something else. So we carefully selected specific natural ingredients that during his 15 years of study found to be very effective in removing and protecting against the source of my pain, microplastics. The next morning we got started. Each day, Dr. Langford would have me try dozens of weird natural ingredients. He was carefully selecting them to do three things: flush out the microplastics lodged on my joints, muscles, and bones, eliminate the inflammation in the affected areas, and help my body generate these powerful soldiers on its own. Our goal was to make sure my joints and overall locomotor system was rejuvenated and protected for years to come. Now, one morning something incredible happened. As I was about to get out of bed, my body felt lighter than usual. As I got up, my heart skipped a bit. It had finally happened. My pain was gone. No lingering aches there at all. Dr. Langford and I were very excited to continue the program. Now, after this initial result, the good news kept coming. Another morning I woke up and I felt like going for a run, which was very odd for me. Even after 1 hour of jogging, I was in no pain. Now I admit I wanted more. I wanted to see just how far I could push this program. So after just a month and a half, I even tried going to a local marathon, and I ended up on the podium without even the slightest pain. I finally told myself it was time to stop. I loved my new pain-free, flexible, and resistant body. On top of that, my hair was fuller, my stamina levels increased, I lost some belly fat, and I could feel the stress was leaving my body by the day. It was an extreme feeling of liberation. I had finally broken free from the shackles that have made me a husk of a man for what felt like an eternity. And with my new body, my confidence came back high and strong. Now it was finally time to do the right thing and share this discovery with all the others out there. But Dr. Langford warned me. Just because this program worked on me wasn't enough proof it will work on anyone else. So we went on Reddit and posted a message saying we're looking for volunteers. It was quite easy. Next day, we had 78 people who signed up for the program. After a month of testing, we were thrilled to see that 100% of the people participating in this had reported being able to move around freely without any sign of pain for hours. They now have firmer, more pronounced body muscles throughout their bodies. They lost pounds of nasty belly fat without spending endless hours at the gym. Their energy levels have literally skyrocketed, and their stamina surged like never before. It was absolute madness. "We've done it," I said to Dr. Langford. We had finally found the long-awaited solution to joint pain. It was that moment when we knew we had to make it public. After another month of looking for suppliers and a GMP-certified facility, we finally managed to finish the first batch of the wonderful joint solution we called Flexorol. With its powerful mixture of carefully selected ingredients, this program is the only critically proven and successfully tested solution which has helped over 100,000 people worldwide to restore their joints from within once and for all in just a matter of weeks. Each ingredient was specifically selected for its joint restoring and pain removing properties. And when combined together in the right quantities, all these superfoods have the ability to regenerate your locomotor system's health. Every bottle of Flexorol is made here in the U.S. in our FDA-approved and GMP-certified facility under extremely sterile, strict, and precise conditions. Flexorol is 100% non-GMO safe. These bottles do not contain any stimulants or toxins, and they are not habit or tolerance forming. And the way this program works is groundbreaking. We tested the formula on over a dozen independent labs both from America and Europe, and with over 4,400 initial brave volunteers from 12 different countries. All this while making sure all ingredients can sustain high quality and purity. Lab tests have shown us that in order for this program to be efficient, all the ingredients have to be mixed only in these exact quantities and in this exact formula. And what we achieved is what experts call a medical breakthrough. Here's a short explanation on how these ingredients work and why they're so powerful. First, your body absorbs the powerful microplastic-killing nutrients. As soon as you've chewed on your first Flexorol, the nutrient absorption process begins. We combine the most powerful ingredients chosen from selected locations such as Ecuador, Asia, Northern Europe, and even the Brazilian Amazon. All these amazing nutrients are essentials for doing two things. First, to flush out the microplastics lodged inside your body. And second, to jumpstart the generation of toxin-fighting cells inside your immune system. Since they are 100% natural and have been selected due to their purity, your body will immediately start absorbing them, and the joint rejuvenation and pain relief processes will begin immediately. Secondly, your body flushes out the nanotoxins that cause your joint pain. Once your body has absorbed all these powerful nutrients, the purification process will begin. This is extremely important. In order for your joints to restart their mending process, they need to be cleaned first. That's exactly what led us to adding the main ingredient of this mix, for which we looked far and wide: ashwagandha. This powerful herb does more incredible things than you can ever imagine. First of all, ashwagandha not only has the tremendous power to fight the nanopoisons that have been causing you pain, but it also targets the root cause of the pain, eliminating the inflammation caused by the toxins. Not only that, but ashwagandha can rejuvenate your muscles, boost your energy levels, strengthen your cartilages, and give your body the nutrient boost it needs to powerfully defend itself against any enemy soldiers that dare lay siege on it. Third, your joints become rejuvenated. From this point on, incredible things start to happen. First, you need to know that since your joints have been under attack for so long, your system needs a powerful refresh and rejuvenation so you can enjoy a healthy locomotor system. To achieve total pain relief and complete joint restoration, we added one more top-notch ingredient to our special mix. That was vitamin D2. What this vitamin does and how it works is truly, absolutely amazing. Vitamin D2 holds the power to completely rejuvenate your joints, muscles, bones, and ligaments. You name it, vitamin D2 does it. And that's not all. Vitamin D2 is a very well-known anti-inflammatory with antioxidative properties, meaning that besides taking care of your number one pain cause, it can jumpstart your body to create just enough fighters to make sure you're protected from the dangers of microplastics. Now, we didn't stop here. We also added zinc, which is one of the most essential elements in this mix, with one single purpose in mind: to help you fight the nanopoisons, reduce inflammation, and restore your joints to full strength. That's exactly what zinc does. With its anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting properties, this extra dose of zinc will find the lodged microplastics, annihilate them, and soothe the pain and repair the damage that's been done to your joints. As an added benefit, all these ingredients create a natural armor around your joints and cartilages, shielding them against arthritis, inflammation, or any type of affliction whatsoever. No other blend that we are aware of can match the effectiveness of this joint rejuvenation solution. Finally, your entire body becomes revitalized. In just a few weeks, you'll start to notice a difference in your mobility and pain levels. This natural blend will completely rid you of any pain or discomfort you may have experienced. And there's more. Because this blend is so powerful, your body will have enough cells that it will help every single part of your body to transform and rejuvenate. Not only do they help with joint rejuvenation, but it also helps you minimize bad cholesterol from the bloodstream. You'll be able to sleep better. It will help with your digestion, and even with losing weight. Moreover, this exact combination of these ingredients reduces stress and anxiety, making you feel stronger, happier, and healthier, and giving you better mental focus, boosting your memory and brain power. And of course, the ultimate goal for Flexorol is to help you kill your pain and rejuvenate your joints, giving you 100% of the power you experience before joint pain. Now, our formula requires us to use ingredients that are very hard to come by, making it almost impossible to stock up on big batches. Since you're here, your package is reserved. But if you leave this page, we cannot guarantee supply when you come back. Now, regarding how you should use Flexorol, the answer is easy. Take one gummy after breakfast, lunch, or dinner every day for at least 30 days. It will provide you with the necessary nutrient intake, specially designed to flush away the pain and rejuvenate your joints, strengthen your bones, and tonify the muscles at 100% power. Now, based on how bad your body was exposed to microplastic poisoning, your diet, and your age, it's going to be a tough battle. That's why, after analyzing the results of over 100,000 people who've successfully used this program, we recommend taking at least 3 bottles of Flexorol over a period of 60 days. And if you want to be completely safe and don't take any chances, we recommend you take at least 6 bottles or more over a period of 120 days. This way you'll be absolutely sure your joints, bones, and muscles are 100% protected and will stay healthy and strong for the rest of your life. 115,000 people and counting have used Flexorol with amazing results. People like Jessica H., 60, who said, "Never in a million years did I imagine that something like this existed out there. No more painkillers, no more harmful interventions, no more useless doctors. One little gummy and my pain goes away. It's almost incredible. I can now enjoy spending time with my grandchildren without a care in the world." Or Harry M., 57. "I'm a former soccer player, and I had to retire because of my unfathomable joint pain. I discovered this a year ago, and after using it for just a few weeks, my pain was gone, and I was already moving like I used to in my prime. I never thought something so small could restore my youth in less than a month." Stories like these are incredible, but they are not unique, and every such message motivates us to help even more people. That's why today, on this website only, you can get those healthy joints you always wanted and regain your life back for just $69. Now here's the thing. 3 bottles of Flexorol will rid you of that debilitating, life-wrecking pain. They will also boost your energy levels, strengthen your bones and muscles, and even help you lose that extra weight. And while doing the most crucial part, completely rejuvenate your joints, bones, and overall locomotor system to that of a 20-year-old. But there's a reason why almost all of our users smartly choose the 6 bottles package. Once you go with the 6 bottles package, in just 6 months from now, you'll be able to move freely without feeling any pain. It'll ensure that your joints are completely healthy and pain-free, and until the process is completed, your immune system will generate enough cells to fight the microplastics, giving you better defined muscles, skyrocketing energy levels, and even boost your memory and focus. Many years from now, you'll still be the same incredibly energetic grandparent, ready to play some football with his family and take part in every activity without even thinking about pain. And of course, we want to help you as much as we can. And because I know how important it is to achieve total joint rejuvenation and how essential it is to keep them healthy and strong, even in your late 90s, after talking to our manufacturer, we were able to offer a huge discount on the 3 and 6 bottle package when you place your order today. Sounds good? Take a look below now. Once you select your package and hit the button below, you'll be taken to our secure order page. It takes less than a minute to enter your payment information, and once your order is confirmed, we'll discreetly ship Flexorol straight to your doorstep. No one besides you will know what's in there. It's a promise. So go ahead and select below now while stock lasts. Over 115,000 people all across America and the world are now living proof that Flexorol can finally help you achieve long-term joint health, pain relief, and an overall rejuvenated locomotor system, all backed by over a dozen scientific papers published in some of the most prestigious medical journals in America. Dr. Langford and I put everything we had into this program, and we sure as sunlight stand behind it. That's why, with every bottle of Flexorol, you get an ironclad, 60-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. It works like this. You select one of the packages below and hit the buy button. You give this program a try and experience the incredible results as tens of thousands of people did before you. You watch as your joints become stronger and the pain goes away. You see how good it feels to always be ready to move, to be active and experience no pain whatsoever. You laugh at the thought of ever grunting every time you get out of bed, or even experiencing the smallest discomfort while moving. And if for any reason whatsoever you are not satisfied with the results, send me or Dr. Langford an email, and we'll refund every penny you invested into this program. No hassle, no questions asked, no red tape. So hit the button below right now and risk nothing at all. Today, you finally found the right path forward, the one that you've been searching so hard for your entire life, the one that brings you happiness and peace of mind. And truly, this is something that anyone can only dream of. So offer yourself a chance at happiness. Click on the buy button below now and give this program a test try. I can't wait for you to share with me your incredible results.